Today I am going to give you the presentation and my presentation topic is producer in the long run. There are two objectives which I will discuss during this presentation. The first one is the long run no fixed factor and the second one is the very long run changes in technology. My first topic, the long run no fixed factor. In short run, at least one factor is fixed, but in the long run, all factors become variable. In order to make a profit maximization decision, the firm put effort for being technically efficient. The term technical efficiency refers that when a given amount of input are combined in such a way as to increase the level of output. For profit maximization decision, firm always select the least cost mixture of labor and capital. Profit maximization and cost minimization. Cost minimization. Firm uses the production method that produce any given amount of output at a least possible cost in order to maximize the profit. We can calculate the profit maximization and cost minimization with the use of these two formula. The first one is MPK divided by PK equal to MPL divided by PL, where PK stands for price per unit of capital and PL stands for price per unit of labor. We can also calculate it in this way that MPK divided by MPL equal to PK divided by PL. Method of production change when the relative price of factor change. This called the principle of substitution. The firm varied its production method if relative price of input change with the relatively more of cheaper input and relatively less of expensive input being used. Long run average cost curve. This curve which represent the lowest possible cost of producing each level of output when all input can be changed, that is all input can be varied. The long run average cost curve is the boundary between the cost level which can be attainable with the use of known technology and factor prices which are unattainable. Chaucer shaped long run average cost curve. We can see in this diagram that the output from 0 to QM long run average cost curve is falling and the firm said to have economies of scale. At output QM, firm has a constant return and constant cost. This is also known as minimum efficient scale. We can see that the output greater than QM firm has decreasing return but increasing cost. Output less than QM firm has increasing return but decreasing cost. This can be clearly seen from this diagram. Constant return, the situation in which output increase but in a same proportion to input as production increase, where decreasing return means the situation in which output increase but less in proportion to input as production increase. This also shows that firm is suffered from diseconomies of scale. Increasing return, the situation in which output increase but more in proportion to input as production increase. The relationship between the long run average cost curve and the short run average total cost curve. We can see in this diagram that the short run average total cost curve lie above the long run average cost curve, that no short run average total cost curve fall below the long run average cost curve. The reason is that long run average cost curve shows the lowest attainable cost for every amount of output. In our second topic is in very long run changes in technology. In very long run, production technique and resources are changed and this will shift the long run average cost curve. To measure the changes in technologies, firm uses the term of productivity. Productivity equal to output divided by input. Productivity can also be calculated in this way, like productivity equal to output divided by hours per labor work. There are three aspects of technological changes. First one is new technique. second one is improved input, and the third one is new product. Thank you.